Nathan, huge congratulations. You're into the Ball Sports World Grand Prix Final. We saw what it meant to you up on that stage. Have you had a minute to compose yourself, and how are you feeling right now?
No. I still don't understand what's just happened. Yeah, what an amazing feeling, what an amazing night. I felt like the first two sets in particular I played really well. Obviously, I tailed off a little bit, and then obviously when I got to 3-1 up, I've never been that nervous in a game of darts, but I composed myself at the end. Gezi, what a fantastic player. He's probably the best top setter in the world for me. But luckily, for some reason, I have no idea why they just didn't go tonight. And he was fighting for himself during the game. I kept my emotions in check tonight. He was going 20s, 13s, 10s, and nothing was happening. Thank God. But yeah, irrelevant of all that, I don't care about stats, etc. You go up there, do a job. Your goal is to win, and I've won that game.
You miss a match start, and then he pins the 117. At that point, what goes through your mind, or is it not broadcastable?
Here he comes, basically. You've had your opportunity, you've missed it, and here he comes. Obviously, we had a break, and me and Gezi got a lot of respect for each other. We're both the same type of character, and going out, fair play. What a fantastic shot, considering he tops all night to stay in the tournament. Great shot, but I thought here he comes, but luckily he didn't come, and that last leg, all I'm thinking to myself is just get off, whether it's first, second or third dart, get off. I pinged the 160 in, and wow, that was a massive relief, because I was dead nervous up until that point, and then when I took that 160 and he missed, I kind of gone from being dead nervous to being dead relaxed, and I think it's shown. I think it was a 13 dart last leg. In doubling that's great.
Were you pleased that break happened when it did, to almost stop his momentum from the shot, and then you could compose yourself at the same time?
Yeah, definitely. Because obviously, we all know how good Gerwyn Price is. For me, Michael was amazing last night, but for me, Gerwyn Price is the best player in the world. And I'm thinking, just don't come off this break and hit top. But then, likewise for myself, I was a bit nervous the last two legs, so it gave me time to come off stage and try and take some deep breaths, and it worked out well.
Remember your last TV final, Premier League, behind closed doors? It wasn't a good experience, and I know you cursed about it ever since.
The last final I was in.
But are you so looking forward to playing a TV final in front of fans again and banishing that one from the record books?
Yeah, I'd like to say it's been quite quiet this week. Last night was a bit. What an amazing crowd. People have said stuff about this crowd on social media this week. That out there tonight was Premier League standard. It was amazing. Obviously it's a lot smaller, but they were brilliant. And to be fair, I think they gave I think, considering his walk on, I thought he was going to get a lot more boos, etc. than he actually did. And I thought they were fantastic. I think they enjoyed the game. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing, again, it's either number 2 or 3, 1 or 3 in the final. And fingers crossed they can't hit tops like Gezi tonight, and and lift that trophy.
Nathan, congratulations.
Thank you.
Nathan, a year or so ago when you were struggling badly with injury, did you wonder whether moments like this would ever come again?
Yeah, definitely. I wondered if I'd win games again. When I first started practicing darts again after a bit of time off, like, you wouldn't believe how bad my throw was and the pain I was in. I try and obviously everyone knows that I was injured, but I was in so much pain. The tape, etc. During the World Championships, and it was horrific. I got told that the operation was the only way to get back. I decided to go against it, but I've had to work hard to get back to the standard. And yeah, I think that's why you've seen the emotion tonight. I'm just so proud of myself. I've had so much support. Everyone's always backed me, my management, my family, and we've done all this for nights like tonight.
In terms of the doors this could open, you've already spoken your eye in Bahrain, potentially Premier League. How big is tomorrow night?
I think it's massive. Nothing's set in stone, but I'm probably the most open guy who does media, and I want to be in the Premier League. I want to be in the World Series. I want to travel the world. I love my job. I've got the best job in the world. But I want to beat with the big boys. I believe I'm a big guy. I think I proved it this week. You know, I beat number 4, 9 and 2 in the world. You know, what does that tell you? And I want to be in everything next year. Yes, the calendar is like ridiculous, and you know, I might have about 2 days off all year thanks to the calendar, but I don't care. You know, I live and breathe darts, and you know, I hope to God that I can, you know, win tomorrow and be in everything.
Cheers, Nathan.
Nathan, do you think you've proved a lot of people wrong by beating the calibre of players that you've beaten this week?
Yeah, you know, I think there's a lot of people out there that still know my potential, know my talent. You know, don't get me wrong. You know, I'm in the final, but I've played absolutely nowhere near what I'm capable of. I'm so much better than what I'm performing. But I think because it's such a big tournament, you know, big prize money, big things at stake for myself, like the Grand Slam. It's hard. You know, it's hard going on that stage. But yeah, you know, that's what I do. I love proving people wrong. You know, I love the doubters out there that doubt me, and you know, it's down to me to do my job, and that's what I've done tonight.
You still got that big game left in you for tomorrow night?
Yeah, because you know, I'm going to have to do it. I thought it was going to come tonight. To be fair, the way I started, you know, the first 2 sets, I felt really relaxed, and I thought tonight's the night that I'm going to bang me 96, 97 averaging double in, double out. But you can't help getting nervous, and that's what happened at the end.
Cheers for your time.
Thank you.
Just how much would it mean to you to win tomorrow? Obviously, compared to, you know, winning the UK Open, and, you know, in America. Just how much would it, you know, how high would it rank for you?
That's a tough question, to be fair, because I always believe that the UK Open will be my biggest moment ever, because that boot started my career. But I think, to be fair, with what I've been through over the last 12 months, if I was to win that tournament tomorrow, just another story, innit? You know what I mean? This guy that came from nowhere that won the UK Open, the guy then got invited to America, Egg won, you know, the top 7 in the world, and this little guy from Stockport, and the little guy from Stockport wins it. And to me, to come back from injury and win it tomorrow, another story. But I can't answer that. I don't know, but it'll be amazing.
Cheers.